I'm at Wilgus State Park in Weathersfield, Vermont. Take you for a little quick tour. It's a small campground, so this won't take long. This is the main entrance to the park. A lot of the structures here are CCC built structures from the 1930s, including these stone pillars right at the entranceway. This kind of a parking area for day use and probably the group camping area. Speaking of the group camping area, we'll start right off with that. Park up here and you take this trail down. It's also the day use area down here. Picnic tables and other areas there where you can do some day use activities. So the group camping area is in active use right now, but they have 3 lean-tos. Unfortunately, I can't show you those right now, but there's some clips from a previous walk through there earlier in the day. A little bit of an idea what it looks like. You got a nice little observation deck down here. I'm going to come down and see the water and try to see some of the wildlife. There are eagles and other birds flying out over the river all the time. This is the Connecticut River. So on the other side there is actually New Hampshire. There's actually a little waterfall across the way too, but you can hardly see it from here. But you can certainly hear it. Well, you probably can't because the microphone's aimed at me, sorry. But little observation platform, a little bit overgrown down here, but it's all part of the day use portion of the park. This is also part of the day use area here. These are all old CCC built fireplaces. There's actually quite a few of these lining along the nature trail that's on the other side of the group camping area. If you want to see that, watch my previous video. I did a hike through all the hiking trails here. I'll include a link at the end of the video and down in the description if you want to see it. Let's head up towards the main campground area now. Should be noted too, if you come in here for day use, it's $5 per adult, $2 per child aged 4 to 13. Under 4 is free. You can get season passes as well. It's the park manager over there mowing the lawn with a battery operated lawnmower. And this is a classic CCC built building as well. It's been here since the 1930s. It's the camp manager's residence, as well as a little picnic pavilion. And this park is named after Colonel William J. Wilgus. Donated the property for the purpose of creating this park in 1933. So, the park's been around for a while. And here's the map of the actual campground. I am down here. Well, actually, that's the group campsite that we walked down to just a moment ago here. And we'll go through the rest of the campground momentarily. Nice little well-kept gardens here. Beautify the place a bit. Check-ins are handled at the little office up here, which is kind of a metal trailer. I suspect at one point in time they were probably handled over there, but separated them out to this office here. Definitely made by the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, in the 1930s. They have trash service, recycling, composting, full dump station over here as well. So if you got your RV, you can get that cleared out. Camp host or camp volunteer stop here. And everything you've ever wanted to know about ferns. Got your royal fern. Obviously most of these aren't growing yet because it's early in the season yet, but you got royal fern, maidenhair fern, interrupted fern, hay-scented fern, intermediate wood fern, kind of flat looking. Get your books on all the ferns if you want it. Cinnamon fern, bracken fern, sensitive fern, common polypody, strange name, ostrich fern, Christmas fern, kind of like that one, and lady fern. all the kinds of ferns that are native to Vermont state parks and that, or just Vermont in general, all lined up there so you can take a look at them all. Again, it would be more impressive if it was in season, and you get little red squirrels and chipmunks and everything else here. Campground is dog friendly, so if you got a furry friend, no problems bringing them along. Cell service is pretty good out here. I've got service on all 3 major carriers, T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T, though it is weak on all of them. But they all do function. You come down this little road here, and you got these signs all over the property talking about various trees and wildlife and other things. And you get your cabins down here. So they got 4 cabins, I think. I think they got 4 cabins down here that you can rent. Typical wooden tent style cabins. They'll have they don't have bathrooms or anything like that, but they just got places to sleep, beds, tables. Sometimes they have electricity, sometimes they don't. I don't know if these ones have electricity or not. But they do come with some of the stone fireplaces and such. I'm going to like the cabin down here called Eagle. It's a cool name for it. Does not look like they have electricity though, so these look like they're not powered. I don't see any power lines coming down here. Sometimes the Vermont camp cabins have it, sometimes they don't. So these really are just wooden tents. And over here you got some lean-tos you can pull in and stay at a lean-to. Typical Vermont style lean-tos. You got 3 walls and you got an open side on one side of it with either fire pit or a fireplace. Looks like these have fireplaces in front of these ones still, which is great. And you got a little hiking trail that goes along the front of them. But they're accessible by vehicle, so you can pull up and set your tent up inside the lean-to. None of them appear to be occupied, so we can take a quick little look down here. Down behind them there's a hiking trail that goes along the river here too that you can take. Again, see my previous video if you want to take a look at that. Not the most private lean-tos in the Vermont park system, but not bad there. It's a good place to set up your tent and stays out of the rain if you can have any rain or anything. I also find it's nice there in the brighter times of day, and especially early morning there when the sun's beating down there, starting to come up there and you want to stay in bed. Makes it a lot easier. Blocks off a lot of the sunlight. Back on the main road you got more signs about the various trees. Sweet birch there. And up here you got another sign here that's big-toothed aspen. There you go. Couple more lean-tos over this way. Access from this side. And you got your boat launch down here too. So if you want to kayak or canoe in the Connecticut River, you can launch right down here. I did not bring my kayak this time, nor am I ready to try kayaking in an actual river, but it's certainly something you can do if you wanted to. I came by earlier today, there was actually a group, like a class on kayaking or canoeing or something. I didn't catch the boats they were putting in. Can't drive your car down here, so you got to carry the canoe or kayak down, or wheel it down like I do with mine. You got another tree sign for hackberry tree or bush or whatever. You got Wilgus State Park canoe access area, little sandy access point down to the river. Like a bit of a jump to get into it. Not exactly the best launch point I've ever seen. There's the Connecticut River. More lean-tos. You come over here, campsite 4, which is the one I'm staying in. I'll give you a close look at the campsite here. See what they're like. None of the sites are really equipped for really big RVs, although I suppose one could fit right in this space over here if you really had to. Vans fit great though. As you see, there's a few vans here right now. I think I'm the only one with a van that's a short height van. A lot of them come with these cool stone fireplaces still. I haven't taken them out yet. I hope they never do. I love these things. I was disappointed that they took some out at Ricker Pond. Very disappointed when I came back and found that. And a lot of them have these fences here that go right up to this walkway. This is the little hiking trail there that goes along the front of the property. You got some benches you can sit in too. Again, watch my previous video. A link is in the description and at the end of this video if you want to see the hiking trail system. This is where I'm set up over here, my rusty old van. Then you got smaller sites like Campsite 5 over here. Just a regular fire pit. Campsite 6 also has a nice little wood stove. Don't see a campsite number on this one, but seems to be missing. Campsite 7, nice big one, good view of the water here. Sites are somewhat well spaced, somewhat closer together than I'd like, but like sites 7 and 8 are awfully close here. This is more of an access area to get up to the bathhouse. Some of the sites just have regular metal fire pits. And we get down to some more of the occupied area down here. Another nice added touch is some of the water spigots actually have water bowls for the dogs too, so very dog friendly here. Site 10, right behind the water spigot. We do have Route 5 right behind us here, so you get some traffic noise. I think we're so close to Route 991 here too, you'd hear that, but there's a good hill between us and the highway, so you don't hear the highway at all. Another lean-to with a fire pit. Site 11. This is a nice one. Actually, I kind of wish I grabbed this one here because the fireplace would have been on the correct side of my van for me. If you don't need much space, Site 13 is pretty good. Not enough room just for a tent, really. Couldn't level off a van there. And a little loop at the end here. Not sure if I'd really care for these sites down here. 14, 15, 16's occupied. I don't mind the road noise, I guess it's okay. Kinda exposed there, and I guess there's a construction company up there. Site 17 here was just a fence at the end of it. That's pretty much the property line of the state park here. And view right out to Route 5 over there. Good for solar, I suppose. But oh well. Yeah, we just finished the loop here and we start working our way back to it, and we'll show you the bathhouse. Another water spigot with another water bowl for dogs. I like that. And this is the trail up to the bathhouse here. It's also another access point for some of the hiking trails. If you need a gentler slope with a wheelchair, they got this little zigzag road here. Yeah, let's do the zigzag road. What the heck? Use a little bit of a gentler slope up to where the bathhouse is. So if you need access to it, you can get up here this way. In quicker access, you can just walk right up the other trails that come up here though. You got another tree sign here. I know this is a wildlife sign. Foxes, huh? Interesting. I haven't seen any foxes here. Not sure what this little open field is over here. It must be part of the septic system, that's what it is. Okay, that explains it. I see like manhole covers over there, so yeah, I'm guessing this is probably just the septic area. Get the lean-to in that down there. Coming up by the bathhouse, you got the access to the trail system that crosses Route 5 and goes over to the other side of the road. And a pretty steep climb once you get on the other side, but again, watch my previous video if you want to see that. You get your restrooms, so I'm not going to go inside, but just normal toilet and sink facilities. There's also showers on the sides here. At least on one side of it anyway, there's a shower. Anything in the back here? No, nothing in the back, just utility stuff. Men's room, women's room. I think this is a shower here. Yeah, there's your shower. So yeah, you got a shower here too, if you need it. We're back at my site again. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole campground in a nutshell here, really. It's not a very big campground. You got one bathhouse shed for the whole place, a few lean-tos, cabins and that, but it's not a bad place. If you're looking for just a quick quiet getaway here, this isn't a bad place at all. You're right on the Connecticut River here. You can see lots of birds. You can probably hear them in the recording here. A nice good-sized campsite, so they're a little bit closer than I'd like, but that seems to be the case with most commercial campgrounds or public campgrounds or anything like that, that they're a little too close for my liking. But it's not a bad place. So I do say it's a good place to stay. So if you got any questions about it, let me know down below in the comments here. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button wherever it is on the screen these days, because I keep changing the user interface on YouTube, so I don't know where it is, but hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think, and we'll be doing lots more of these tour videos as we go along. With that, thanks for watching. Remember, slow down and enjoy life, and also remember to be kind. We'll talk to you guys later.